Hello guys, George here for GWZproductions, and we're back. So there's the league table. We're actually sat in 7th place at the moment, and I decided to do something which might cause a little bit of controversy, yeah, whatever. I decided to sim some games, mainly because I just kind of want to get to the next season. I don't think we'll be able to get Europa League, and we're not going to finish any lower than like 8th anyway, so we drew this game against Fulham 1-1, and obviously if you sim games you're going to get injuries, and Budapest is out for 2 months, so he's out for the rest of the season, which is a shame. But he's been a great player this season, and he'll have a nice, much longer rest than everyone else. And then we played Man United. Away. Why am I questioning that? Vidic is injured. Maybe we can win. Okay. This isn't brilliant. This is not. Oh, Jesus. We got absolutely annihilated by Man United. Rooney missed the penalty in the 2nd minute. He must have scored the rebound because he scored in the 3rd minute. But moving on to this game at home to Sunderland, they've got a couple of injuries and a suspension. So this is a good time to win, maybe. We're not in the best of form, really, are we? So we took the lead there with McLean in the 12th minute. But late on, Sunderland scored an equaliser, which is kind of annoying. So 1-1 there, and this is how the table looked like after that. 3 games left, we're still sat in 7th. And I'm going to play the remaining 3 games just because I might as well. So this is a youth squad update. Callum Dixon has got much better, actually. I can't wait to use him next season. Mesquite looks alright. I won't be able to use him until next season either. Some of the other guys that have got better and some have got worse, but you know that's always going to happen in a youth squad. And then we've got some new monthly scouting updates here. Alfonso Azevedo looks terrible, and some of these other guys don't look too good either. But I decided just to let them, get scouted more. To be honest, sorry, got hiccups. And then our English guy hasn't really got anyone decent, to be honest. I'll probably send him out. Might even sack him next season. He's not that good. But these are our last games. Away to Norwich, which is a good opportunity to get a win. Home at Chelsea, which is going to be tough. That's our final home game. And then our final game is against Wigan away. So into the Norwich game, as you can see, Holt and Houlihan up front for them, the 4-4-1-1. But in the 40th, basically around just before half time, Kieran Clark scores a header from a corner. He climbed well and smashed the header into the back of the net. And then I don't know why I did this, but I tried to play out from the back, and Bradley Johnson smashes that into the bottom corner. Sorry. He smashed that in, and he equalised for them, and we drew the game 1-1, which is a bit of a shame. We probably should have won that. As I said, we haven't really been in the best of form at the end of the season. We kind of dribbled out, kind of just faded away in the season. But this game against Chelsea, this is the league table with 2 games left. We're still sat in 7th because Everton also drew. Oh no, they lost. Wow, okay, fair enough. But Sydney Sam here taking on Ashley Cole here. Does a nice couple of step overs, cuts inside, and he plays it to Leandro, and David Luiz just absolutely destroys little Leandro there. He's furious, so is Ramirez, but it's a definite penalty. You can't do that in the penalty box, come on. And I didn't really know who to give the penalty to, so we don't really have an out-and-out penalty taker, which is kind of annoying actually. But in the end I decided to give it to Christian Benteke, just because he deserves to score more goals, because he's hungry for goals, and what's he do? He smashes it into the side netting. Great goal from Christian Benteke, our star player this season. You've got to say he is. And next up, Leandro here gets tackled, but it comes out to a good. He finds Sydney Sam, who's also been brilliant since signing in January, cuts past his player, and he finds Benteke, and look at that shot. It didn't go in, but that was an insane effort from Benteke. Just thought I'd show you guys that, because that's just how good Benteke is. He's just got such a powerful shot. But Mata finds Cole, who skips past Clark, I think, or Vlar, and places it into the bottom corner. So Chelsea equalise there through their left back, which is pretty unlikely. But then Agbonhor finds Benteke. He sees the run of Sydney Sam, and he finds the run of Sydney Sam, and Sydney Sam is way too quick. Why am I saying Sydney Sam? I don't know, but Sydney Sam scores. And he makes it 2-1 in the 68th minute, which is great to see. Then Sissoko loses out, but it comes to McLean here. He's just got too much pace for Mikel to handle. He tries to cut back, but a nice little back heel from Sissoko, and Benteke this time gets munched in the box. I think that's by Gary Cahill. Yeah, Gary Cahill destroys Benteke, a little bit like Leandro. But this time I decided to give the penalty to Sydney Sam just because I thought he had a pretty good game. I think he deserves to get a few more goals. So here we go, Sydney Sam, there we go. I actually didn't know he was left-footed, wow. Fair enough. Sydney Sam stutters and puts it in the back of the net. Great goal from Sydney Sam to pretty much secure the win. And he does, so we win 3-1 against Chelsea, which is pretty damn awesome. That's one of the best results of the season, you've got to say. But there you can see United have won the Europa League, which is pretty weird. You wouldn't expect them to be in there. But moving on to the final game of the Premier League, away to Wigan, who I think probably like 15th, 16th. I don't think they're relegated or anything. They're certainly not in the top half. But Espinosa nearly snapped him in half then. But yeah, he finds De Santo, whose shot hits the post and it comes to Henriquez. And the guy on loan from Man United puts in the empty net, which is slightly annoying, especially how it hit the near post, not the far post. But Benteke here finds Casemiro, who's also been brilliant since signing in January. Bertrand does well to keep us on the pitch, actually. And Casemiro looks to Adrian here on the edge of the box. He cuts past his man and smashes that into the roof of the net. That's another really good goal, a little bit like Benteke's against Liverpool, actually. And we drew the game 1-1. So the final game of the season, we draw 1-1, which is, it's not the best result in the end, but you know, we get 6.7 million, I think, yeah, from finishing 7th in the league. Well, I think we finished 7th. Yeah, we did finish 7th. So hopefully next season we'll be able to push on for Europa League and possibly Champions League, maybe with some awesome signings. The guys who got relegated were in fact Reading, Southampton and Sunderland, so commiserations, guys. Good luck in the Championship. Top scorer was actually Scott Sinclair from Man City. He's hardly played in real life, that's pretty weird. Benteke came 3rd, and Van Persie only got 10 league goals, the same as Grant Holt. And Downing got 9, so obviously FIFA is drunk and should go home. Suarez got 11 assists, which is probably unlike Suarez. He's a bit of a selfish player in all honesty. We didn't really have any players in the top assists, to be honest, I don't think. Although Agbonlahor had 5, which is... Oh, I didn't expect that, actually. Clean sheets, Hart had 14. And I think Guzan had 5, yeah, Guzan had 5. We're probably replacing him, maybe, in the next season, because he's not that good, in all honesty. I know his rating's gone up by 5, but red cards and yellow cards, we shouldn't really be anywhere near there, and we're not. Bayern Munich won the Champions League, good for them. And I decided not to pay the fee for the loan player, who is Steven Corker, just because I thought I could get a better player in the summer. And here's another youth squad update, 2 in the same episode, guys. What's going on? No, it's because we moved into June, I think. And some of the players have got worse and better, just as you expect, to be honest. And here's the final squad report. As you can see, Guzan has gone up by 5. Everyone has improved, really, except Thingamabob, that goalkeeper. Vlaar probably replaced him, probably get a new right back as well. Adrian's done really well. McLean's been a little bit of a disappointment. Casemiro will be first team next season. Corker's going back. Garner probably sent out on loan. Taco's a rotation player. Agbonlahor is disappointing. Brighton was alright. Courtney Cameron probably loan out. Diarra probably loan out as well. Seagrease, I'll just leave him there because he's a backup. Vyman, he was alright. Baker's pretty bad. Budapest was quality all season. Marvel didn't really play. Marshall's probably retiring, and some of these loan players will come back, and I'll probably send them back out on loan. And Delfonso comes back from loan as well. But we have our final, I think it's our final of the season anyway, our final squad update, scout report by our Portuguese scout. And here's one from my English one, who hasn't really got any decent players. I might sack him, since he's not very good, really. Sean Purcell, so I signed though. And the board are going to have a meeting about our future at the club. I'm hoping we'll stay. We probably will, since our objective was to only avoid relegation. But here's the confirmation. Bayern Munich beat Real Madrid in the final of the Champions League. It was the same as real life, which is pretty weird. Man United beat Inter in the final of the Europa League, which is pretty cool. Look at that, Inter beat Liverpool 6-2, wow. The FA Cup champion was United on penalties against Arsenal. So United beat Chelsea in the semis. And in the Capital One Cup, Chelsea beat United on penalties. So that's pretty cool. Everton, who beat us, got smashed in the semis. But all these players here have ended their loans. They've expired. So Corker goes back to Spurs, and some of these players go back to other clubs. And we had a good cup run, apparently, and an amazing season. So that's awesome. So guys, thanks for watching this season. The goal of the season video will be up very soon. and stay tuned for the next video, which will probably be the awards thing or something. I don't really know yet, but thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.